News of the week.
Not really.
Absolutely.
Not really.
We want to know how Drake fans take L's. And what I mean is Drake loses his UMG battle. He did come out and say he would be appealing this. This should be fun to hear from you, AB, on how much damage do you think that this lawsuit caused?
Little to none.
Oh, my God.
Because just as quickly as the news came that that he lost the case.
Yes.
Bro, something else came out 5 minutes after that diverted my attention to some other shit. Nobody, listen.
Stop.
Nobody cares. People didn't think he had a case to begin with.
Right.
It's not that big of a deal that he didn't win. Of course they're going to appeal. Everybody who's ever lost a lawsuit ever appeals. That's what they do. That's what it exists for.
Oh, God.
Who knows what will happen from here? The only thing that would make this like a big deal is if Universal tries to get their get back somehow, whatever that looks like. I don't know what that looks like. I don't know if they plant some some drugs in his cars. He gets mysteriously pulled over, his tour bus stopped, or some wild shit. That's the only way this would be a bigger deal. But this is another day on Twitter, and the news cycle is here today, going tomorrow. It's a wrap. Let's move on. Next, when is Iceman coming out?
Just like the typical Drake fan to try and downplay this, AB.
Nobody cares.
Your man lost the battle, and he went on to lose the war. This is what's happening out here. So
I said he lost the black and the white way.
He lost the black and the white way.
Now that was funny.
That was funny. The way that this becomes a big deal if he continues to do what he's doing.
Which is?
And coming out and saying, oh, I'm going to appeal it. This is not over. And I know the statement one from him is from his lawyers.
Right.
It becomes a big deal when we don't have slaps. It becomes a big deal
Agreed.
when we don't know when Iceman is coming out. It becomes a big deal when you're on a stream and you're just riding around in the car and people are yelling at you and you snap off on them.
Playing snaps.
That's when it comes a big deal because you're not doing what you're supposed to do and what we know you for, which is make slaps. Where are the slaps, AB?
They out here. What did I miss?
No, that's not a slap. And even with that, whatever the name of the song is, but it was okay. Old Drake ways, if he had the machine that he was suing UMG for, that would have went up. But they don't have that no more. So you saying they get back, they in the midst of doing their get back right now. We just ain't gonna push the button for you no more. We want to see is you really the boy. So you go out here and you put these songs out, you promote Iceman, you get these millions of people on these streams, and you act like your album is going to be highly anticipated.
It is.
What happens?
It is.
When the bot's not there? What happens then?
He's still gonna do numbers. Iceman gonna do numbers.
What does that mean though?
Like so, a specific number?
No, not even that. So I'm saying if he don't do, we know Drake has had an impeccable career, and it's hard to keep up with scoring 30 a game. Like
right.
you can't be LeBron the whole way.
Facts.
So is this the part? Is this Lakers LeBron that we finna see out of Drake? Like he's still good.
Right.
He can still do stuff, but he ain't SGA. He ain't
carry
Joker.
He ain't carrying There's other people.
Facts.
That are now the face of the league.
Yes.
Eventually, that's going to happen.
Is that what we are with him right now?
It depends on what his Iceman sound like. It depends on how that's received. And it depends on if he alienates his fan base. His fan base is too large. So if he makes music that his fan base likes, then he'll always be popular because that's how deep his fan base is. That's the thing. It's when Fairweather fans jump off. And now it's kind of like Ja Rule. That's how Ja Rule got Ja Rule. He didn't have any real fans. He had Fairweather fans that respected he had hits on the radio. He didn't have any real B-side records that the culture recognized. So therefore, it was kind of like, your time was up anyway. You can't do that to niggas who have B-sides that people fuck with, that have like real fan bases that are here no matter what.
I just want to point out for the record, you were a real Ja Rule fan.
I was the only one that you know.
You are the only one that I know. I want to be very clear.
I might be the only one.
Yeah, you might be. So he need to send you a care package. But what does that mean, alienating his fans though? Like what could like making another dance record or some crazy
making something
like
that they're not asking for. Making something they're not asking for. Like you have to cater at the end of the day, and it's hard for Drake because he has so many different pockets. Which is why all his albums have different pockets because his fans want to hear that. And meanwhile, the people on the side are kind of like, man, can you make it one way or can you just make one this way? That's where you get some of that division. But as long as he speaks to his fans, I don't think he did that with the last one, for All the Dogs. I think he chased trends on that just a little too much. He got the song with Yeet. He got Yachty on there 2 or 3 times. That's slick trend chasing, slick. And he's not normally known to do that. I think he might have lost some people with that.
I think he's alienating his fans by trying to go abroad too much. For me, in my opinion, right now, you need to come
Like what
back
you mean,
out.
like overseas?
Yeah, you need to come back outside in the U.S., bro. All that London shit you doing, all that shit you doing in Australia, that's cool. We know you're a worldwide artist. We get that, but
We global.
America.
North America.
Don't try to act like you don't need North America and like us specifically, the United States. That's what he's trying to act like right now. And if he keeps that up, this is just gonna continue to snowball, and it's gonna push him further and further down. Like the little thing he did with the England dudes, oh, they spitting harder than American people. All that little,
He was catering.
that
He
little
was pandering to
nasty.
the crowd,
That's
though.
nasty though. You got to come back. I heard somebody else say this, man. You can't go to the playground, get beat up, and never come back to the playground again. You got to come back and play ball, though. People forget. And even if they don't forget, you got to be man enough to just take your L and keep hooping.
Oh, he'll be back.
Now, he took his ball. He took his ball and went to Australia.
That Iceman tour gonna go crazy, son. In
If that,
Compton.
if that Iceman comes out.
But the label politics are going to throw some of that off, though.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no. It's like Cap suing the league.
Yeah. But Snap's undeniable. I mean, Banger's undeniable.
You be surprised. People be hating, bro. When you're not cool no more, air quote, because Ja Rule still made decent music. Yeah, it hits.
Yeah, Ja Rule never made decent music.
He had
That
New
was
York,
the problem.
after the 50 beef.
It's the freestyle is more popular than that song. Jadakiss freestyle is better.
Yeah,
than
Jadakiss was hard on that.
that was better than the real song.
Yeah, he should.
And nobody was fucking with New York at that point either. It was like he missed it.
What?
What year was it?
50? That was like 04,
They
5?
weren't fucking with nobody but 50 though, and diplomats. Like you couldn't be Ja Rule in 05 and come out with some New York shit and
They was
niggas
fucking
gonna
with
fuck with.
Rockefeller still.
05?
Yeah, except Rock was heavy Philly though back then.
Yeah, that's true. Stay prop.
Next up, man, Rolling Stone.